I am just kidding, by the way. There is no way that Jake Paul is going to knock out Mike Tyson. I'm going to give you my prediction. In a minute and a half, what's going to happen is Jake Paul is going to get some cheap shot on Mike. And the instinct of Mike is then going to come out. And I don't think Jake Paul quite understands what it's like to be in gang territory when you're the mouth. Oh my God, this isn't going to go well. I say Mike then gets upset, is a little shocked that he got hit, that it was maybe a little cheap shot or some showboating. Mike's going to go to town, and this fight is going to be over in a minute and a half. Here's another prediction. After Jake Paul goes down for the count, he's still going to be mouthing off. That guy just will not shut up. This is a great fight because it's whatever these people are called, the millennials, whatever, where they don't even know whether they're male or female or whatever their problems are. Watch out for my brakes. Here we go. Versus actual skill. Man, it's freezing cold this morning. I can't see this going well. The only thing that this Jake Paul guy has is age. That's the only thing. He's not a good boxer. People keep asking him, why don't you actually box against people your own age, you know? And in actual professional boxing, he doesn't have an answer. This reminds me very much of Rocky 1. Now hear me out. Remember in Rocky 1, there was a scene where Apollo was in his three-piece suit and they were in a business meeting discussing the fight and how to promote it and everything like that. Big showboat. And then Apollo's trainer was watching television where Rocky was being interviewed and was punching the meat and broke the ribs of the cow. Broke the ribs of the cow. Interesting. Cow couldn't hit back though. And Apollo's trainer was like this watching, and he had this concerned look, and he goes, "Hey champ, you better come look at the boy you're gonna be fighting." And he goes, yeah. And he goes, "I think he's serious." He goes, "Yeah, I'm serious too." And the look on the trainer's face was just classic. And that's what I'm getting out of this Jake Paul, Mike Tyson thing, is that I don't think everybody understands that Mike Tyson, even if Mike Tyson was the same age as this guy, I don't think you want to be fighting him. Mike Tyson looks ready. So my prediction, Mike Tyson, 90 seconds, puts this guy to shame. But the second prediction, this guy will just claim is a lucky punch. He'll make it out to be some spin, because this is a publicity stunt, in my view. I have no idea why Mike Tyson is even doing this, other than, you know, $40 million or something like that. But my God, why don't you just sell a grill or something, you know, like do a George Foreman grill, Mike Tyson vitamins, or do a training program. I don't know, do something else. There's got to be easier ways to make money. But when this first started, I thought this was just a joke, and I looked up who Jake Paul was because I had no idea, to be honest. Turns out he's been making, like, you know, YouTube videos since he was 10. He does pranks. I'm sure he was the kid where the parents just simply couldn't control him. He was just kind of a naughty kid. And then all of a sudden, you know, he's making $10 billion. And then by the age of 20, you know, he's got whatever record deals, and suddenly 6 years ago decides he wants to try boxing, and then boxes a bunch of other people who are not worthy. And then I think his biggest crime You can tell me if I'm wrong, but his biggest crime was he lived in Calabasas and he had noise complaints because he threw a party in 2020, you know, and the cops came and Calabasas wanted him out. I don't know if you know where Calabasas is, you probably don't, but it's about 15 minutes from where I am. And think of Beverly Hills, just in a different location. Okay, I'm gonna hit the brakes. There we go. But nonetheless, this guy is a cocky punk. And it would be like if I'm riding a bike and I'm cocky and I taunt an angry person in an 18-wheeler or an F-250, and I just taunted the guy. I'm on a bike and he's on a big truck, and if I taunt him enough and he runs me over, unless he kills me, I keep taunting him. That just seems like what Jake Paul is going to do. I predict that Jake Paul is not going to shut up about this, and whether he wins or loses, he's going to make this out to be something where he makes a shitload of money. So let's see what happens tonight, but it's going to be entertaining, that's for sure.